today we are going to be tackling my primers and my setting sprays. I kind of think of this as like the sandwich of my face because this is what I put on first, and after I've done everything else, I put this on last. So let's go ahead and start with the primers. Okay, first thing is this Paula's Choice Resist Super Light, kind of like a tinted moisturizer. It's got SPF of 30 and it's got a little bit of color to it, and I love this stuff. It's like the only SPF I have that's tinted that doesn't make my skin look greasy or anything like that. I love it. It's almost gone. I will probably repurchase it, especially in the summertime. It is amazing. And this is a great one for if you are going on a beach vacation and you don't want to be barefaced other than just like an SPF. So this has SPF in it as well, and it's got a little bit of tint. So it's a really good one for beach days as well. So I love it. Definitely going to keep. I'm going to put the things I'm getting rid of, I'm going to put in here, and then I'll put the things I'm keeping off to the side. This is the Bodyography Veil Foundation Primer. This I got in some sort of subscription box, and it's got a pump, and it's actually really nice. So I think I'm going to keep it. I've been using it a lot lately. Honestly, I feel like I've only had it for a few months. So I'm going to continue working on this one and seeing how I like it. Okay, this is one that I just got in I think a BoxyCharm. It's the Mirabella Prime for Face, and it's just one of those kind of silicone primers, similar to the Bodyography one. But I love this packaging for travel because it's not really big and bulky. It's not glass or anything like that. It's just perfect to toss in, and that way I don't feel guilty about bringing a giant primer. It really doesn't take up much space. So, plus I haven't really gotten to try it much lately. And by lately, I mean ever. Okay, this is the e.l.f. HD Mattifying Balm. I don't really know. I can't decide how I feel about this. I've only used it a few times. I've heard you should put it on under your makeup. I've heard you should put it on like to touch up throughout the day, which I don't know. I've used it under my makeup and it's okay, but I know that I'm never going to reach for it, so I might pass it on and give it away. This is something e.l.f. sent to me, so I wouldn't sell it or anything like that, but I think I might pass it on to a sister or a friend because I'm just not reaching for it ever. It's a nice product though, I'm just not reaching for it. Okay, this is an anti-pore. It's Dr. Young. I got it in a Mimi box. A Dr. Young pore eraser balm, and it's a jar, which you guys know I don't like jar packaging, and it's a really again, a really silicone-y feeling to it, but I'm never using it. I'm just going to pass it on while it's still new because I haven't had it for very long, maybe a few months. So I'm going to pass it on. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. Now, this I recently got and I'm definitely keeping. It's a really dark formula, but once it blends into the skin, it like melts away. I don't even really know how to describe it. And of course it's looking crazy dark on my skin right now, but I found that it just kind of melts away into my skin, so throughout the day it really does cover redness really well for me. Now, I haven't been reaching for it a lot lately because I've been trying out so many foundations and I'm just wanting to see what they do on their own, but I need to put this back in my everyday makeup drawer because I do like it a lot, so I'm definitely keeping that. The next thing is this e.l.f. Daily Moisture Stick. This isn't really a primer, it's kind of like I don't really know how to describe this, but you use it to kind of touch up any crepiness or any dry spots on your face anywhere. I don't like stick it on just with the thing. I usually will rub my finger in it and then put it like if it's under my eye because you're seeing my fine lines. You just kind of press it into the skin and it moisturizes the area without messing up your makeup. It's really pretty amazing, and it's only like $6, so I'm definitely keeping that. This is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless. I think I'm going to pass this on. I'm just never really reaching for it, and I have other primers that I'm wanting to try out, and the few times I've tried this, I wasn't that impressed. So, and it's not like a full size, it's a small one. So I think I'm going to pass it on and let someone else love on it because I'm sure someone else would love this a lot more than I am. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. I've used this quite a bit as well, and I really like it, so I'm going to keep it. This and the Bodyography are so similar. I mean, they might as well be the exact same product. This here is this Cheek Room makeup base, and it's green tinted. Again, I got this in a Mimi box. It is a true green. Now, if you've got a super red face, this might be fantastic for you to cancel out redness. For me, I don't have that much redness. I mean, I do from time to time, but I've never reached for it. I think I've used it maybe once, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass that on as well. The last thing in here for primers is this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I'm assuming it's probably, yeah, it's in Opal. I mean, I should try it. Everyone talks about it, and why not at least give it a try? So I'll keep this for now. If I don't use it within the next month, I'm going to pass it on. But I should try it because everyone's talked about it, and I really don't keep samples, but this is like the only one I've held on to, so I'll keep that. Moving forward, this is my Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. It's the XL, like, giant one. I've had this forever. I mean, since before I had a channel, and it is still, like, I want to say half full. I kind of want to look inside and see. Yeah, a little less than half full. It's in the old packaging, but I love it, and it really is good. I don't use setting spray every single day, but when I do, or when I know that I'm going out all night, I mean, truly, I will use this. So I love it. I'm definitely going to keep it. It's seen a lot of love. I wonder how, if there's like an expiration on this, because I have had it for a while. Still works, doesn't smell weird. This I just got and am going to review if I haven't reviewed it yet. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray, and it goes along with their Infallible Foundation. This is really nice, you guys. Absolutely comparable to the All-Nighter, a lot cheaper. It's still like $14 or $13, which is expensive for a drugstore, but it is a really good product. Just the same kind of a nozzle. It does a really good job of spreading like a fine mist over your face. It's not all junky or anything, so definitely keeping that. This one is the Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray. It's also, honestly, really good. And this one I've traveled with quite a bit because it's a good travel size, and I know that it's really good. Again, it's one that it holds on to your makeup all day, just like the All-Nighter, so I like that. This one is the MAC Fix Plus, which I use to make powder shadows into kind of more like foiled almost shadows. But also, you know, you can do so much with this. You can use it just to kind of put all over your face to get rid of any powderiness. And this size is, I want to say, only like $10. So, reality, you could try the MAC Fix Plus for less than what you'd spend on the L'Oreal. Of course, with the MAC, you're getting only 1 ounce versus 3.4, so keep that in mind. But you can try MAC products for a lot cheaper than you think if you didn't know that. So, I like that a lot. The last setting spray I have is this Urban Decay B6. I never, ever use this. I mean, ever. And I just got it. The packaging is adorable. I love the idea that you're, you know, infusing your skin with minerals and vitamins, but I don't ever use it. I feel like I should give it a try, though. I don't know. I think I'm going to pass it on. I've only used it like twice. And, you know, anytime I'm wanting to infuse my skin with vitamins and minerals, I'm going to use a serum. And I love the idea that you can spray this on, but I'm just not using it. So I've got to stop holding on to things because they're a higher, more expensive brand. And, you know, Urban Decay is an expensive brand. And so I don't want to get rid of this, but at the same time, if I'm not using it, there's no point just keeping it for no reason if I'm going to have to force myself to use it. So I am just going to do it and say goodbye to this guy. This is everything that I am keeping, and this is everything I'm getting rid of. I decided to go ahead and get rid of this Bodyography one as well after I thought about it, because it's just like the e.l.f. mineral one that I already have that I already know I like. So there's not really a point in keeping both, and I'm not going to work through them anytime soon, so I'm not really concerned about running out of the e.l.f. and needing that, because like I said, I don't use primer every single day. I'm proud of myself for getting rid of a few nicer brand, more expensive things that I feel like, you know, in my heart, I'm like, no, I don't want to get rid of it. It's Urban Decay or it's Too Faced, but the reality is I'm just not using it. There's no point in keeping it just to have it, because it's going to go bad, and someone right now could be using it that would love it. So I think I did a pretty good job. I've certainly got plenty of primers, but not too many. Same with setting sprays. Enough for me to have a kind of an eclectic collection to be able to review here on my channel and to use on an everyday basis. If you're interested in other declutter videos, I've got a ton up. I can link the entire playlist below, or even the first video, so you can start at the very beginning when I go through my lip products, lipsticks and lip glosses and things like that. So if you're interested, go check that out and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!